Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I am here to showcase our new feature on Cobblemon Delta, Ultra Space. So I'll go through all of the different things you can do in here, how to access Ultra Space and all of that. And yeah, so to get started, here is my Eternal Flower Floette, which is actually one of the things you can get from an Ultra Space quest, and I'll go through those in a second here. But the first thing you need to do when you want to go to Ultra Space is get at least Ruby armor. So there's different tiers of armors. Now, if you come to a /warp Ultra Space, you'll be brought to this building right here, and then you speak to this guy right here, and you can buy your Ruby armor. So this allows you to breathe in Ultra Space. It also gives you a little bit more health, and has a passive of giving you Absorption 1 when under half HP. There's a 60-second cooldown on that. So once you have your armor here, I'll actually I'm in creative right now, so I'll actually go to survival here. If I didn't have this armor on, I would die. But the first thing I will show is Ultra Space, of course. So if you click on the Ultra Space button, you'll be randomly teleported into Ultra Space. And then, you know, this is a whole brand new dimension that you can explore. There are biomes for every single one of the Ultra Beasts. So, I don't remember the exact, I think there's like 10 or something like that. I forget the exact number. But yeah, there's biomes for every one of the Ultra Beasts. And then there is also the Ultra Distortion biome here. I'll actually go into spectator mode, so now you guys can see it a little bit better. And also if I throw my shaders on, actually, shaders don't show the fog, so we can actually, you know, see further, and you can see what the world gen is kind of like in Ultra Space. Yeah, so if you go very deep down here, I'll just fly through the crowd here. There is a biome you can find. Let's see if I get lucky here. Unfortunately, it's like I'm not very lucky with it right now. Oh, here we go. So this is an example of, this is a very small area for one. Wow, okay. But anyway, this is the Ultra Distortion biome. We find a bigger area for the Ultra, okay, here, this is all Ultra Distortion as well. Yeah, this whole area over here, yeah, there we go. It's a little bit dark, it's a little bit hard to see. Actually, yeah, it might be easier to see without the shaders. But yeah, so this is the Ultra Distortion biome, which spawns wormholes as well, which I'll get into in a second. And this is the biome for Giratina. But yeah, so yeah, I will continue to go through these biomes real quick. Like here, if I do here, like let's show some of the more unique ones. So let's see. So like, let's see, Ultra. Let's see, let's see. One of my personal favorites is probably the Ultra Jungle. Yeah, let's show the Ultra Jungle. So the Ultra Jungle. Oh, hold on. It's gonna be. Wow. Okay, there we go. So yeah, the Ultra Jungle is definitely one of my personal favorites here. It's just a red jungle biome, and this is where Buzzwole spawns. So yeah, the idea is you can fly around Ultra Space, or well, not fly around Ultra Space, you can walk around Ultra Space. Fly is actually completely disabled in here. I just have permission to do it. Now, the cool thing that you can do, because you might be thinking, oh, like, how do I get around in Ultra Space, is you can put a poi pole on your shoulder if you have one. And I will show you how to get poi pole as well in a bit here. But yeah, if you have a poi pole, you put it on your shoulder, and then you're able to boost around in the air with it. And then you have to hit the ground before using it again. It's, you know, it's not the most, it's not the best method of transportation, but hey, there you go, it can boost you around. So this is kind of like the weaker of the two options. Now the other thing you can do, now this requires you to be a higher ultra level, which again, I'll get into that whole part of this feature. Oh yeah, actually, okay, I don't even have myself set to ultra level 26, but if I were able to, what you can do, you can put it on your shoulder, and then you can actually, you can go a lot further than you can with poi pole. Like poi pole will boost me over here, but if you do it with Nihilego, you can boost around way further. And it does a whole fusion thing. You'll see it on the server. You'll probably see people with Nihilego on their shoulder. Anyway, yeah, so that's the main thing about the actual, you know, terrain and getting around. Now I'll show the actual way to get the Ultra Beasts. So these are, and I'll just put myself into, well, actually it's not gonna matter. Anyway, so these are the actual, this is the actual way to get into a, an Ultra like an ultra nest. Now these will randomly spawn around the world. Ultra nests are basically, there are waves of Pokemon that spawn, and once you defeat them, you will get a chance to battle an Ultra Beast if it's a tier 7, and if it's an earlier tier, you'll just get rewards, and the rewards you get obviously depend on the tier of the portal. This is a tier 3 that I just spawned, so if I jump into this here, I will be sent into a nest. Oh, hold on, I was in spectator mode last time I was on here. Anyway, so yeah. And as you can see, so you wait, it says right here, Pokemon will begin to spawn in 20 seconds. So it gives you some time for you and your team to get ready. And if you have any shoulder mounts, for example, like, you know, some Pokemon that give you strength when they're put on your shoulder, all that kind of stuff, you'd be able to do that. And then, yeah, you just have some time to set that up. And then you'll see Pokemon start spawning around you. If you have more people, there will be more spawns, but then everybody gets the reward and everybody can work together to complete it. But yeah, and you'll see that I'm just going to get attacked. It's wave 1, obviously, so it's very easy. Wave 1 is meant to be pretty easily done with Ruby Armor. But yeah, so I'm obviously getting, chased by a bunch of Soul Rocks right now. And then on the right side of my screen, you can see that I have 30 lives remaining. I'm on wave 1 out of 3 because it's a tier 3. And 30 minutes remaining, and then 0 out of 50 defeated. I'm not going to actually go defeat them all one by one, but, you know, you guys get the point. And then once you do, here, I'll just force complete the nest. Obviously, players cannot do this, but once you complete the nest, you'll be sent back to wherever you were in Ultra Space, and then if you give it a few seconds, it will give you your rewards, like that. Now, I'll show an example of what happens if it's an Ultra Beast. So, this is a Tier 7 portal. If I hop into here, and here, I'll just, again, force complete this one as well. What'll happen is you'll be put back to where you were, and then you'll be, once you're given your rewards, you'll be also thrown into a battle with the Ultra Beast of that nest. So since that was the nest for Stakataka, I am now in a battle with Stakataka, and then just like any other Pokemon, you can just catch the Pokemon right there. So yeah, that's how you obtain Ultra Beasts, how you do Ultra Wormholes. Now, another reason you want to do Ultra Wormholes is to get the gems. So if I do /gems here, I can see my amount of rubies, jade, arcanium, mithril, orichalcum, celestium, and ultranium. Now, these are all used to buy different items, better armor, and level up in Ultra Space. And also, they can upgrade an Ultra Conduit, which this right here is an Ultra Conduit. I have to have a claim made to place them, but basically when you place them down, you can breathe within a certain radius of this block, and you can increase that radius, and the effects of it, the other effects of the conduit you can improve by upgrading it, and you can upgrade it with all of these gems. So yeah, now I'll show you guys how to actually get the gems. So you can go back to /Ultra Space, and then you walk into the portal again, and then you go Ultra Megalopolis. So, wow, that portal sound is very loud. Anyway, so this is, Ultra Megalopolis from the Gen 7 Pokemon games. That's, Megalo Tower and everything. And, so this is your main point right here, this NPC. So this is, you can view your levels and the requirements for them. And then you can press this to level up if you're able to, and it'll tell you what you need. So right there it says in my chat, you must complete level 15 Ultra Quests. Complete 15 Ultra Quests before leveling up, and then you do not meet the requirements to level up. So it'll tell you what you're missing, and then if you go to quests, you can view all of the Ultra Space quests, and then the ones you completed will be like that. Here, if I go to, for example, like if I click to TP to this one, and I talk to him right there, it'll tell me about their quests, like same with all these NPCs. So I'm just accepting all these quests. And then if I go back, which again, you can just, instead of going to warp Ultra Space, you can also just warp directly to this. Just make sure you have your armor on. You do need your armor in here as well. And then if I go back here and view my quest, you'll see that now, oh yeah, I guess that's funny, I actually completed that one. Because I had an Ultra Beast in my party. That was a quest to get an Ultra Beast. Anyway, yeah, right here you'll see that some of these quests are now opened up, and you can view, which tasks you've already completed. Which ones you still have to do. And then as you complete these, you get rewards for them as well, like you get Poké Dollars and stuff like that. The Necrozma one gives you a Necrozma, of course, stuff like that. Well, you get a chance to battle a Necrozma, stuff like that. And yeah, so you can just activate all of these quests, and then you level up your Ultra Space levels using Ruby, Jade, Arcanium, Mithril, stuff like that. Defeating nests, as you can see here, like this one's requirement. This is defeat like right here, defeat 4 tier 3 to 5 nests. So any in that range, you just need to complete 4 of them, and then you need to have 15 side quests complete. So you have to complete side quests for the leveling system as well as rewards. And then right here is the shop. So these all unlock with different ultra levels. Like if you look at the bottom of these Ultra Recon leggings or any of the Ultra Recon armor, it says level 28 required. So I would not be able to purchase these yet. Yeah, you must be Ultra level 28 to buy this item. So this shop is all of the stuff, and there are also more items being added. This is like the best item in there, the Ultra Elytra, which allows you to breathe in Ultra Space when used with any Ultra Space armor at all. Of course, it does take the place of a chest plate, but it allows you to move around very easily in Ultra Space. Yeah, so these are all the armors you can get. It basically goes up by the same tiers as the portals. So the wormholes start with a red, the red ones that you find out there when you're looking for wormholes are the tier 1s, which is Ruby, and obviously Ruby armor is not in here because you buy it from the NPC at spawn. Then tier 2 is green, so all the Jade stuff. Tier 3 blue, tier 4 purple, you know, etc. So yeah, so there's a whole progression system basically. So you want to upgrade, you want to do wormholes to get the gems to be able to level up, complete the side quests so you can level up and get good rewards from them, of course. And then the higher level you get, the better items you can buy, which also require the gems. So some other things about Ultra Space, just brief things to go over, because that's all the main stuff. But some other things, there are a bunch of ultra forms of Pokemon. For example, we have, actually, here, let's see, which one's the cool? All right, here, I'll just show a few of these real quick. My favorite one, I think, right here is our Ultra Flygon. So this is a Pokemon that only spawns in Ultra Space. So we have a bunch of those, and I'll keep some of them a surprise. You guys can go explore and find them for yourselves. But yeah, we have a bunch of Ultra Pokemon, and then we also have certain Pokemon like Solgaleo and Lunala that only spawn in Ultra Space. They spawn as like roaming Pokemon, and you can fight them, and then you get a chance to catch them as a Cosmog after. So there's Solgaleo, and then here's Lunala. So yeah, and then here's Necrozma for everybody who wants to see that. And this is from his quest, which you get to fight him all the way at the top of the tower, which some people don't realize this, but for everybody watching, you can go to the top of the tower by walking into here. And then, you know, I'm just going to fly up, but normally you have to walk up, and oh, yep, and here you go, right here. You can battle, somebody's battling a Necrozma right here. So yeah, that is pretty much it. We're always adding to this Ultra Space update as well, like we're adding new levels, new quests, new items, stuff like that. So yeah, if you are interested in this feature, come give our server a try. The link to our Discord and the IP to the server are both in the description. See ya!